Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm giving you a look at my trip to California with my sister. We're spending time in Disney's two theme parks, California Adventure and Disneyland. So grab your popcorn, fasten your seatbelts, and let's dive right in. I took a very early morning plane out to the West Coast to meet up with my sister, and we drove to Anaheim. Unfortunately, we couldn't take the coast route, but it was still a very beautiful drive. After a few hours, we arrived at our hotel, the Holiday Inn on Walnut Street. We got a really good deal on this hotel. It was very close to the parks. You could easily walk if you wanted. We opted to take an Uber, which was about $5 to $6 each way. Pro tip: if you are staying at the Holiday Inn, you can see the fireworks at night from the parking lot and also from the pool of this hotel. There was no one there, so it was like a private show each night. You just go down to the back parking lot, follow the sounds of the fireworks. I'm sure you'll hear them, because you can kind of hear them from everywhere. But then you just go out and you stand, and as you can see, there was no one there. You can use your own soundtrack, since you can't hear the music from the parks. But it was really fun to just go out and be able to not be in a crowd and watch them. I believe the first night we saw the fireworks from California Adventure. The second night was the fireworks from the Star Wars night that we didn't know about until we got there. It was already sold out, but at least we still got to see the fireworks, which was pretty cool.
Well, I'm out here doing some field testing.
Well, be sure to watch the stabilizer. I don't want to scrape a spider off the wall. And hey, have fun.
You got it, Mr. Stark. See you later. Hey down there.
First, we went to California Adventure. The energy in this park is electrifying. There were thrilling rides, delicious treats, and very immersive lands. Sometime in Avengers Campus, we got to ride Web Slingers, which was a workout, but a lot of fun. And we also ride Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. No Tower of Terror, but I loved it. We rolled on through Radiator Springs, and I loved that Radiator Springs Racer ride a lot. It might even be better than Test Track. I know, it's a hot take, but it's true. If you're enjoying this video, please take a minute to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. Thanks! Let's get back to the video. After Radiator Springs, we went down to Pixar Pier and rode the exhilarating Incredicoaster. This coaster will make your heart race as you zip through loops and twists inspired by the Incredibles movie. After the ride, we stopped by and got the famous cheese on a stick. It's a cheddar cheese stick dipped in corn dog batter and fried. This was my must-do of the day, and I'm sad to say, but I hated it. The cheese was too much, the corn dog breading was too thick, and overall, it was just too much. The corn dogs were delicious though, and I did have a lot of fun on the Incredicoaster. Day 2, we spent time in the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. This was my second time in the park, but it was my sister's first, and I was ready for some Disney magic. Now, our first stop was the iconic Sleeping Beauty Castle. I was really surprised at how small it was compared to the one in Orlando. But let's just get straight to Batuu, because I was super excited to see how it compared to Orlando's Batuu. And I have to say, again, I really prefer Orlando overall. I know, another hot take, but I said what I said. Disneyland was just too crowded and too small. All the walkways were pretty, lined with strollers, so there was hardly anywhere to sit, but it was still a good time. It just pushed my anxiety to a whole new level. Batuu was beautiful. The woodworking in this shop in particular was amazing. The best thing about Batuu and Galaxy's Edge in general is, of course, the rise of the Resistance. If you've not had a chance to ride this, it probably is one of the best theme park rides overall. Is it my favorite ride? No, that would be Tower of Terror, but this is the best theme park ride. We got to stand right up next to Admiral Beck. We got to be one of the first people out of the door to see the stormtroopers, which I wish you would get a little more time in this room, because I would love to just take photos all day. Did not ride Splash Mountain, but just a little tip. The last day to ride it in Disneyland will be May 31st, 2023. After that, it will be closing and turning into Tianu's Bayou. We also got to eat some delicious food over at Bengal Barbecue because Indiana Jones went down. So we decided to get some meats on sticks. We had the pork belly, the chicken, and the vegetable skewers. All were really delicious. Later in the day, we happened to be standing right next to an entrance where all of the characters came out dressed in their Disney 100 finest, and we got to see Mickey, Donald, Chip and Dale, and Pluto, and I think Goofy as well. I didn't get photos of all of them because I was just too excited. I didn't even get video, I only got photos, but I got a high five from Chip and Dale. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm sure you'll tell me down below in the comments. And I got a great shot right before he gave me a high five. It was a really, really magical addition to the day. You gotta love a character meet and greet, even an impromptu one. Ended our day in Tomorrowland, where we got to ride Star Tours, a perennial favorite no matter what coaster you're on. This time we got to go to Kashyyyk, which I have never gotten before. It was a lot of fun. Who doesn't love a Wookiee? And we also got to ride Hyperspace Mountain twice because we got to go through once and then we immediately ran through the single rider lane. Hyperspace Mountain is the redress for Space Mountain. It is a Star Wars retheme and I highly suggest you do it. On our way out of the park, we rode Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which I think is the most overrated attraction in the park. We ended our day with a little goofy booty. Does it get better? We had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed this look at our trip. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite attraction at Disneyland. Do you prefer Disneyland to Disney World? Let's talk about it. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!